Well, thanks so much for logging on to SNN Local News 6 Weather First Facebook forecast. I'm your friendly meteorologist, Josh Stone, showing you that high pressure is now settling in, and that's going to influence our weather today with dry air coming in, and that's going to suppress the moisture chance or the rain chance today. And we're just calling for maybe an isolated storm here or there this afternoon, but for the most part, I think we're going to have mostly sunny skies to partly cloudy skies, and that's it. But it's going to be hot today. We're talking about a feel-like temperature around 105 degrees. So if you have any sort of strenuous activities planned outside today, like jogging or playing tennis, slow it down and keep yourself hydrated. Not a lot of clouds right now, but like I said, we're calling for mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies for most of the day, and maybe an isolated storm that could develop in the afternoon, but right now our radar remains very quiet. As far as our high today, we're topping out at 93, but once again, you add the dew point temperature, which will probably be in the mid to upper 70s, and you come up with a feel-like condition of 105 degrees, so just take it easy out there in weather like this, because the heat can really take a toll on your body. As far as the national picture goes, some showers and storms tracking through the upper Midwest at this time. That's really the only thing happening on the national picture. Let's talk about the tropics now. We have a tropical storm. This is Tropical Storm Don. Has sustained winds of 50 miles per hour. It's moving towards the north and west at a pace of 14 miles per hour. The pressure is at 1,000 millibars. Now, this is expected to strengthen a little more than what it is now, but I don't think it's going to get to hurricane status. Remember, you have to have winds of sustained 74 mile per hour winds to have this become a hurricane, and I don't think it's going to get there. But what this will do is bring plenty of rainfall for the Lone Star State as this tracks into, probably it's going to make landfall around Corpus Christi, Texas. But this is a great news actually for Texas, because they've been in such a terrible drought for so long. Now, this is not going to be a drought buster by any means, but any rain they can get is welcome, and looks like Tropical Storm Don will give them some much needed rainfall. Now, this is the time of the year where we pay very close attention to the north central Atlantic Ocean, just off the east coast of Florida, the western Caribbean, and the Gulf of Mexico for tropical development. Of course, the last 2 weeks in August are the peak of the season. Also, the first 2 weeks of September are as part of that peak of the hurricane season. So we're edging close to a very active part of the hurricane season, and there's something out here that we have to watch. This tropical wave looks pretty healthy. We just have to watch that over the next few days and see what happens. But at least for 2 days, it's not expected to develop in anything of significance, which is good news for us. All right, it's going to be a hot one, no doubt about that. Lower 90s along the coast, pushing the mid-90s. Further inland, you get an east to 75 today. A great boating forecast on this Friday and into the weekend, thanks to dry conditions and also light winds. We'll have a northwesterly wind this afternoon up to 10 knots, and that's it. Chop will be light seas, anywhere from 1 to 2 feet. Here's your extended outlook. As you can see, the weekend looks, for the most part, pretty quiet as far as shower activity, but as we get into early next week, some more tropical moisture gets in here, and that's why we call for a 40% chance of scattered storms in the afternoon. But highs will remain in the lower 90s over the next several days. Thanks for logging on to SNN Local News 6 Weather First Facebook forecast. I'm meteorologist Josh Stone.